poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. Hopefully, my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first time I see is the first that I read. So hopefully, we get some people up here in the chat soon. But thank you guys nonetheless for being here. For those of you that decided to tune in, greatly appreciate it. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. Go get yourself some tacos, some Chipotle. Get yourself something nice today to celebrate the Taco Tuesday. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get on into it. The first sign that we saw was Scorpio, so let's go ahead and see what's going on, baby. All right, starting out here with the Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What messages do we got coming up here for Team Scorpio today? What do we got going on for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to get ourselves this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Wands. So you could be connecting potentially with a fire sign. Taking a look at your current energy, we do have here the Three of Pentacles. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have here the Eight of Wands. And then looking at the outcome that's present for Scorpio is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. So coming into the next 24 hours for Scorpios, you could be connecting with a fixed sign such as a fellow Scorpio, an Aquarius, Taurus, or a Leo. Now coming into your next 24 hours here, King of Wands all the way to the Three of Pentacles. It definitely feels to me like you're working on rebuilding something, but at the same time, you haven't necessarily taken action just yet. So this is interesting because the Three of Pentacles is the card, or sorry, not the three, I was holding the King of Wands while I said that, but the Three of Pentacles here, Scorpio, is that card of rebuilding something. It's about putting all the pieces together. But the thing about the King of Wands, though, is that the King of Wands is a person who is picturing a vision, seeing the action he wants to take, but he's not actually doing anything. You know, the King of Wands over here is sitting down. He's not standing up. If he was standing up, he would be a person of action, but instead, he's sitting down. So this almost screams to me, Scorpio, that you're brainstorming ideas in the next 24 hours on how to fix a situation or what to do with the situation you're currently in. So I kind of get the feeling that you're like brainstorming ideas over here. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, though, you are dealing with the Eight of Wands. So that's the action that we're looking for. Eight of Wands means you're getting ready to do something about this situation. So coming into the next 24 hours for Scorpio, you're brainstorming ideas about how to fix something, and then you're actually taking initiative here to fix it. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is the card that signifies change, and it's also the card that signifies things going within your favor. So whatever you're brainstorming and whatever action you end up taking in the next 24 hours here, Scorpio, it seems to me that it is genuinely working out here for you. So let's say you've been brainstorming ideas about how to bring your business to life. Coming into the next 24 hours, you may be executing those ideas and actually making your business come to life where it's working in your favor, and it seems to be that there's a turnaround here. Let's say that you're brainstorming ideas on how to fix a situation between you and a friend. Let's say a kerfuffle happened or some sort of instance came up where you and your friend are maybe not on the best terms. You're going to kind of construct a idea, brainstorm ideas, and then go ahead and talk to your friend here, and it seems to me that things are going to get fixed. So if you've been in a position, Scorpio, of wanting to make something better, wanting to fix something with that Three of Pentacles, I feel like you'll be executing your plan in the next 24 hours, and it looks to me like it's genuinely going to be successful. So take that how it resonates, of course. This reading specifically was more on the general side, if anything, but if it is something that does apply to you, take it how it resonates to you, okay? So if you're brainstorming ideas right now, do not be afraid to execute them is the message here for you, Scorpio, because I feel like they will be working in your favor. So whatever ideas here that you're brainstorming, they seem to be working out here for you. All right, Scorpio, I like that. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the water signs today. We're going to go ahead and do water, air, fire, earth. Going on to our air signs, let's have a look here at the Libra gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Team Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on? Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Cups. So you could be connecting potentially with a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looking at this Queen of Cups, though, coming into your next 24 hours, I kind of do feel here that this is about examining your emotions or becoming aware of how it is you've been feeling, taking a look at your current energy. Yeah, we got here the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is one of those cards that talk about taking a step back. So you're pulling yourself back, Libra, to kind of analyze yourself. Analyze how you're feeling, analyze what it is you're going through. It looks to me like it's going to be a pretty analytical day in the next 24 hours, looking at what you're dealing with. You are dealing with the Ace of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome present for you, we have here the Hermit. So I do feel like you're kind of taking time to analyze how you feel, because it's about analyzing how you feel about a certain opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles could represent a work opportunity for a few of you. It could represent a love opportunity that might present itself to you, or any sort of opportunity or invitation to do something. Somebody possibly could have invited you to go out. Somebody could invite you to go on a trip. Somebody could invite you to do something, but I feel like you're not really super interested. I think that at the end of all this analyzation, you come to the conclusion that you rather not accept whatever this opportunity is. So looking at the outcome that's present being the Hermit, you're choosing to keep your distance here, Libra, from something that's being presented to you. Now, as I've mentioned, I'm not sure what this is specifically. It could be about somebody who is in your life. Maybe they're asking you to hang out. Maybe they're asking you to do something. Maybe somebody presents a business opportunity to you or a job. Maybe somebody asks you to go on a trip, or maybe somebody here is asking for something from you, but you didn't immediately give an answer. You took time to really think this situation through. And as you've thought things through, you're going to come to the conclusion here that you're better off avoiding whatever situation is coming up rather than investing into it. So Libras, I do see you guys kind of avoiding something, choosing that it's not the right fit for you in the next 24 hours after some pretty serious thinking. You are choosing that you're better off without whatever this opportunity or situation arises may be. Okay? All right, Libra, and that's totally okay. If you're not feeling something, you're not feeling something. Never really force yourself to do what you don't totally feel in resonance with. All right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the water, we did the air, going on to our fire. What do we got coming in here for the Sagittarian gang? What do we got, baby? Message is for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on for you guys. Saggy, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Swords in reverse. You do not want any sort of deception. There is a chance here, though, too, that you don't want any guilt, is what I'm hearing for you. I think that there's a situation you're in that could possibly provoke you feeling guilty if you did something, so therefore it's like, I'd rather not do it. Looking at your current energy, we do have here the Moon in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Justice in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Three of Wands in reverse. So pretty interesting stuff coming in here, Sagittarius. What I feel for you is with the Seven of Swords in reverse to the Moon in reverse, you're not in a position to where you're about to deceive somebody or where you're about to do something that could potentially negatively impact somebody that you care about. I think that there's going to be a choice presented to you in the next 24 hours. And whatever that choice is, it could be a choice that leads to betrayal. It could be a choice that leads to some sort of conflict between you and someone you care about. And I don't see you investing into it. I see you shutting that shit down ASAP, okay? Looking at what you're dealing with here, you're dealing with the Justice in reverse. You do not want to create any sort of, imbalance between you and somebody that you care about. You don't want to create anything at all or do anything at all that is unjust towards the people that you love. So looking at the outcome that's present, Three of Wands reversed, you're not even considering taking up whatever choice is coming towards you in the next 24 hours. So just to give you guys a little bit of an example, it may not be your example, but just to make this reading make a little more sense, let's say currently you are hanging out with a newer type of friend. Let's say your newer type of friend does not particularly enjoy your best friend, and they're in the next 24 hours giving you this choice of, well, you can choose me or you can choose your best friend. Well, you're not going to do anything that would impact the relationship that you have with your best friend, so therefore you're telling this individual, don't make me feel guilty for enjoying a new friendship, but still loving my older friendships that I keep near and dear to me. So therefore, it's like I'm not entertaining this type of energy. So you're not going to be entertaining something presented to you in the next 24 hours that has the potential here to impact people that you love and care about, or something that you would regret kind of doing. So I'm not sure what's coming your way over here, but you are not being tempted by the devil, Sagittarius. And I will say, whoever is presenting a choice to you that feels wrong, or that feels like there's going to be some sort of regret or guilt coming from it if you went through with this choice, I would be mindful of who that person is you're surrounded by. Because if you have somebody who makes you feel like you need to invest in something that is going to have a very negative outcome, maybe that's not the best person to be surrounded by in the first place. So Sagittarius, this is a reading like I have not really seen before on this YouTube channel. This is literally like the devil energy kind of tempting you here. I have not seen this in quite some time, and I don't think I've seen this for you guys in general too. So take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, that's actually a pretty good thing for you, okay? So Sag, if this ain't your story, I'm kind of happy about that. But if it does unfortunately apply to you, I would just be careful. I think somebody here wants you to kind of like break a relationship towards somebody who's close to you, or cause some sort of deception that can have a really negative outcome. And trust me, you won't be too happy about it if you actually invest in this. So I do see you, like I've mentioned before, 3 of Wands reversed, not doing this. You're not even considering this person's choice that they're giving you. But I don't know, somebody here doesn't have positive intentions, and I would just say don't feed into it. And like I see from the cards, I don't think you will. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our air, we did our fire. Going on to the earth signs, let's have a look here at Team Virgo. What do we got, baby? Messages for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming in here for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is showing up as the 3 of Cups. I like that for you. You could be connecting potentially with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Lovers in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Queen of Swords. And then looking at the outcome here for Virgo is going to be the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So Virgos, coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, 3 of Cups here to the Lovers in reverse. As mentioned, you might be connecting with a Gemini. I think right now you are staying in your inner circle. This is the shit you are connected to, the peeps that you love, the situations that you love. It's about being surrounded by the abundant things in life you really, really love and care for. You're sticking around what it is you're connected to while removing yourself from the things you're not really feeling. You know that old saying, like, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer? This is kind of a redefinition of that. It's about, like, keep your enemies distant as fuck and keep your friends super close. That's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up for you guys in the next 24 hours. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords right now is about cutting out what you feel disconnected from. It's about removing yourself from what you don't feel a close bond to, from what you don't feel in resonance with. You ultimately want to be far away from the things that you're disconnected from so that you can maintain more closeness to the things you are connected to. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here Page of Pentacles reversed. I also feel here too, though, that you're not in a position to where you really want to be super open to new things. It's kind of like, I have what I have in my life that I'm already close to. I'm not sure if I want to bring anything else in. It's like, I have my inner circle. I want to stay in this inner circle. I don't want to invite anything new into this inner circle. And most importantly, I don't want to push out anything that's in this circle. So Virgo, you have found your inner circle, essentially, is the energy I'm seeing for you in the next 24 hours, and you don't want anything to disrupt that. You're removing whatever you don't feel connected to, and you're not inviting anything else new in. So right now, you're in a place of contentment, and you want to stay in that content, happy place. Now, when I say inner circle, 3 of Cups could be representing the people surrounding you. So you might have really great friends right now you're surrounded with, and you're like, I'm not interested into making new friendships. I'm happy with the friends that I have. You know, 3 of Cups could be representing the happiness that you have with your life on a general spectrum. That is not the way to say it. right? Spectrum, okay? So your life might be in a really great place right now, and you're saying to yourself, I'm not in a place where I want to invoke any sort of changes. I just want to be content with the life that I'm having. I don't want to bring in anything new, and I don't want to remove anything. I like my life right now just the way it is. I want to stay in this place of contentment. So Virgos, coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, you're doing a little bit of spring cleaning. You're removing whatever you don't feel super connected to, and you're keeping everything around you that you're currently loving in your life as close to you as possible so that you can be living in the state of contentment with the life you're currently enjoying. So I think right now you're in a place where you're just doing your best to reach contentment. You're as content as can be. You are not in a place where you're opening yourself up to anything new. It's like, I want to sit back and enjoy all the good things I have right now that are close to me, whilst I remove whatever isn't close to me so that I can be living and enjoying my best life. I want that life of contentment. Not too shabby, not a bad reading at all. And it is something that does make sense too. So I like that a lot here for you, all right? All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of signs, going on to the second batch. Let's have a look here at the Cancer gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Cancer, we're going to get ourselves one last shuffle here, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Nine of Swords. So you could be connecting with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Looking at your current energy, Cancerian, we do have here the Three of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Two of Wands in the reverse. And then the outcome for Cancerian is going to be the Moon in reverse. So coming into the next 24 hours for Cancer, pretty interesting message. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Nine of Swords here to the Three of Swords. It almost kind of feels to me like you're going through something right now that is pretty painful, and you feel like you can't get it off your mind. You feel like you can't get some sort of heaviness that's on your chest off your chest. So I do feel like there is a bit of a heavy energy kind of clouding you, Cancer. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Two of Wands in the reverse. It's like this energy so heavy, I feel like I can't redirect it anywhere. I can't let it go. There's just this heaviness that's kind of sitting on my chest here in the next 24 hours, and it feels really impossible to let go of whatever this feeling is. Looking at the outcome that's present, the Moon card in reverse, it's one of these feelings and emotions that feel like no matter what I do, I cannot push it away. It cannot be stopped. I'm just stuck in this loop right now of feeling really weird. And I'm not sure what it is specifically that's bothering you, because it very well likely could be a specific situation that's on your mind. But nonetheless here, Cancer, to kind of sum it up and clarify it for you, there's something that is currently bothering you. There's something that is currently upsetting you in the next 24 hours that's weighing very heavy on your chest. And I think that you're having a very difficult time getting out of this energy. You're trying almost everything, but it feels impossible. Well, Cancer, here's my best advice to you. I tell people this all the time. If you're feeling this way, you're feeling this way for a reason. And if it feels kind of impossible to let it go, maybe instead of trying to let it go, which can create resistance to moving past the feeling and emotion, let yourself feel what it is you're feeling. I know that you've heard this type of reading from me millions of times, but it's something that we could always remind people, because I think it's a pretty human instinct to want to feel better immediately when they recognize that they're not feeling so good. I think that that's a very natural human instinct, right? We're currently not feeling better, so what do we want to do? We want to do everything in our power we can to feel better, but sometimes it's very important to just let yourself feel however the heck you're feeling. If you're not having the greatest day, or if you're having a crappy day, or if something's on your mind that's bothering you or upsetting you, it's okay to just sit in that energy for as long as you need to, so that you can go through the motions and process it, right? There's a reason we feel emotions in the first place. We feel emotions so that we can process them, and then over time, after we've processed what it is we're dealing with, therefore we're able to release it. So emotions are there as indicators that something's wrong, so that we can deal with what it is that's wrong, get through that emotion, and then let it go. So coming into the next 24 hours here for you, Cancer, I definitely feel like you guys have this opportunity, right, to kind of just let yourself feel how you feel, but you're really in a place where you're trying to push this feeling away. My best advice would be not to, all right? I know that sounds pretty counterintuitive. I know it sounds like I'm telling you, Cancer, yeah, don't be happy, just be miserable, but that's not what I want for you guys. I think that the more you let yourself feel how you feel, the quicker it is for that feeling to go away, the quicker it is for that feeling to dissipate. So let yourself be bothered in the next 24 hours. If you're upset, let yourself feel how you're feeling. And I think in due time, you'll feel a hell of a lot better than you ever really expected. All right, Cancer? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I'm not too sure what's upsetting you guys, but I'm sure it is something that will pass, okay? This will pass for you, all right? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water. Now going on here to our air sign. What do we got coming in here for the Aquarian gang? What do we got, baby? Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Aquarius, please? Messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aqua, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Swords in the reverse. So you could be connecting with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, you are dealing with the Knight of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome that's present here for you is going to be the Seven of Cups. So Aquarius, coming into your next 24 hours, you could potentially be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign, water sign. But Two of Swords reversed here to the Knight of Swords reversed. You've made a final choice here to cut off communication is what I'm seeing, or to no longer take action. So it could be one of those two energies. Maybe you've chosen to cut off communication, or you've chosen to just simply say, I'm not taking action in a situation in my life anymore. I'm going to let it go. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is about slowly but surely doing something. It's about getting on the right track, especially a track that provides stability. Now, looking at your outcome for this next 24 hours is going to be the Seven of Cups. So Aquarius, it feels to me like you don't know why you have this feeling, but you have this feeling that you need to either cut off communication or stop taking action in your life. You're getting called to stop. You feel this intuitive nudge here from your guides to stop something that you're doing. And once you stop something that you're doing and you put it to a halt, you're in kind of an even more confused place because you've just stopped something, but what now comes next? Where am I supposed to go from here? Where are things supposed to go from here, right? That's that Seven of Cups type of energy. So I feel for you guys, maybe you're feeling called to stop talking to somebody or to stop having a relationship with somebody in the next 24 hours. Maybe you're feeling called to kind of just walk away from a certain kind of career because you don't feel like it's right for you anymore. Whatever it is that you feel like you're being called away from, you feel like that feels right. It feels right to pull back from something, but it's like, where the hell do I go next? Seven of Cups. I'm confused. I don't know what's supposed to come after this. So as far as what I'm seeing here for you guys, I think that there's a lot of confusion on what to do next in your life after you end something or you walk away from something entirely. The greatest thing about life is that it's full of so much surprises. And I think so many people are very keen on wanting to know their future. That's why many of you guys watch tarot readings, right? You want to know your future. And it's funny because I don't ever really predict futures on this channel, if you guys notice. I'm more of a person who reads the current energies, and based upon your current path, I'll tell you what your best likely outcome will be depending on the path that you're sticking on and staying on, right? So I'm not so much about predicting your future as taking a look at where you are currently and seeing if I can guide you to a better path. Here's my advice, man. Don't worry about what your future's supposed to be. Don't be that person that needs to know what their future's going to be, because remember, you're the individual who creates your future anyways. Everything you do right now in the present moment is what shapes and molds your future. So at the end of the day, you're the creator. You're the author of your own story. You're the director of your own movie, Aquarius. So if you're feeling confused about what comes next in your life, it can literally be anything. Let's say you recently let go of a person and had a breakup. Where you go next from there is entirely up to you. Let's say that you quit your job in the next 24 hours. Where you go next from there is entirely up to you. Whatever you feel is about to be the next greatest step in your path, go for it. And if you're unsure and you're confused and you're like, well, I don't really know where I'm going from here, then my best advice, as I say hundreds of times in these daily readings, is to let yourself have experiences. Well, what do I mean by this? If you don't know what the next step in your life is going to be, go with the flow. have new experiences, do new things you've never done before. Because the more experiences you have in this world, the more you'll figure out what it is that you like and what it is that you don't like, what it is that's for you, what's not for you, right? So set yourself free in the aspect, Aquarius, of giving yourself an opportunity to try new things. The more new things you try, the more you'll figure out what it is you really want for yourself. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. All right. By the way, for the 146 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just checking up with the chat over here. I know some people are like, man, this chat feels slow today. As I mentioned previously, guys, whenever I upload more than 3 videos, notifications get really, really wonky, especially for the daily readings. So with that being said, probably a ton of people didn't get notified today, so there's not a lot of people in the actual live chat while this is streaming live. So just be mindful of that. That's probably why there is not much going on in the chat right now, because there's not really a lot of notifications that shot out, you know? But let me take a quick break over here, and then we'll get into the rest of what we got going on, all right? I hope you guys are doing well too, man. How's your day? Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day so far, and I want to thank you all for those of you that are here in the chat. Really, really appreciate it. All right, so we did our water, we did our air. Moving on to the fire. Let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Aries, please? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries peeps, we're going to get one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. By the way, happy Aries season and happy birthday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic one. All right, Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Hermit in reverse. So you can be connecting with a Virgo here for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the 5 of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the 6 of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 6 of Swords. So coming into the next 24 hours here for Aries, Hermit card in reverse here, 5 of Wands in reverse. Let's go ahead and talk about it. This is about getting back into a very unconfrontational or non-confrontational energy. I feel like right now you just don't have the time to pop off. You don't have the time to kind of like really get involved with people on a level where you feel very combative or very clash-like. You don't want to clash with anybody here. I feel like you're getting into a very passive-aggressive energy in the next 24 hours. And people are like, Aries? Passive-aggressive? Yeah, Aries can be passive-aggressive at times, and I think that that's just a situation you want to be a part of. I feel like you're kind of putting aside your energy, your thoughts, your opinions to kind of maintain some peace between you and somebody else, because taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the 6 of Pentacles. It's like, you know what? I'm putting aside my differences here to maintain some sort of peace and to be on the same page with somebody. So this could be somebody that you have a high amount of respect for, maybe somebody in your family. You could be putting aside your differences for a dad, for a mom, for a brother, sister. I think you kind of just got to a place here, Aries, where it's like, you know what? I don't want to keep clashing with somebody, especially somebody that I really do respect and I really do care for. So with that being said, I'm going to put aside my differences and they're going to put aside theirs, and we're just going to be in a plane of resonation where there's no more conflict or combative type of energies. So it looks like a conflict resolution. I mean, taking a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is about moving forward in the right direction with somebody. So I think you're coming from a place where there was a lot of combativeness between you and someone to just saying, you know what, let's put our opinions to the side and let's just move forward with our lives. Let's get to that plane of resonation. Let's get on that same page and just not let any of these, combative energies stand in the way of the relationship that we have. So I do see a conflict resolution coming in here for Aries. Of course, take that how that resonates if it resonates to you. All right? Not too bad of a reading though. I like that. I like that. Sometimes you and somebody else are just going to disagree forever. So it's that energy of like, let's just agree to disagree, you know? I think that the more you keep the more you keep fighting saying, well, this is my perspective, and they're like, well, this is my perspective, you're never going to get anywhere. Sometimes you just have to say, I look at things how I look at things, you look at things how you look at things, and it is what it is. We agree to disagree. All right? All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, our water, our fire. Going on to the earth sign, let's have a look here at Team Taurus. What do we got, baby? Messages for the bull gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Taurus, please? Messages for Taurus. Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang. Let's see what we got, baby. Overall energy for Taurus is going to be the Two of Swords. So you could be connecting with an air sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, Taurus. Ooh, we got here a Three of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for Taurian is going to be the Temperance card. So Taurus, coming into the next 24 hours for you guys, you could be connecting potentially with a Sagittarius for a few. Two of Swords here to the Three of Swords. That's a leap because the Three of Swords minus the Two of Swords creates the Ace of Swords, right? So that is a moment of clarity happening here for you. I feel like you're going from a place of confusion to seeing things absolutely clear. That is my intuitive message for you, Taurus. It's like you're coming out of a place of confusion to see a situation totally clear. It's as clear as day for you. I mean, looking at what it is you're dealing with the Queen of Swords reversed. I think you're coming to the full-blown realization of why somebody may have walked out or why somebody may have walked away, because Queen of Swords reversed could be representing somebody who cut off communication or somebody who's kind of just disappeared from you, kind of like a ghost, right? So if somebody's ghosted you, Taurus, you're figuring it out. You're recognizing the truth. You're seeing it as bright as day as why they've done that. You're getting that full circle energy come back to you. And even though it might be a situation that is a bit painful, you're kind of like, I'm better off knowing the truth than constantly wondering why somebody's not in my life anymore or why somebody ghosted me. So I feel like there will be revelations for a few Taurians in the next 24 hours on why you have gotten ghosted, why somebody had walked away in the first place. It's about getting that clarity that you've needed. And honestly, once you do have that clarity, looking at the outcome that's present, we have here the Temperance. The Temperance card here is the card that talks about healing, right? So once you have that clarity, it allows you to heal. It allows you to move forward. So you're getting some sort of clarity here to help you heal. If it's not about a person who's ghosted you, it could have been a person who's been, a person who walked out on you, a person who kind of just like departed. Like, I don't know, because like ghosted, I guess, is the same thing as a person who you've kind of just drifted away from. Maybe they're two different things. The way that I look at ghosting is like a person ghosting you kind of just like drops off the face of the earth and doesn't even tell you why. A person who kind of grows distant from you, that's a little bit different than ghosting. So it could be either of those. Take it how it resonates to you if it does. But I think that you're starting to see clearly why there was a split between you and someone you cared about, and you're coming into a very accepting and healing place of this in the next 24 hours. So Taurus, I like that a lot for you. I think that you've been waiting to get some form of clarity to help you move on, and this form of clarity here seems to be very beneficial to you. All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs, going on to the last and final batch. Let's have a look here at the Pisces gang. What do we got going on, baby? Message is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Uh-oh, we had some cards fall down real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all, and I'm going to go ahead and pick them up, BRB.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun.
Boom, and we're back. All right, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, now Pisces, let's get one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on for the fish, baby. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Swords in the reverse. So you could be connecting potentially with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Four of Pentacles reversed. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then looking at your outcome that's present, we have here Ten of Pentacles in reverse. God dang, Pisces. All reversals across the board. Let's check it out and talk about it. Well, Page of Swords in the reverse here to the Four of Pentacles reversed. If you've been keeping your eye on somebody, you're finally not doing that anymore. Like, especially if you've been like watching somebody through social media, like you've been checking in on an ex or checking in on a friend you're not close to anymore, or somebody that you've had bad blood with. It's like you're not keeping an eye on anybody anymore. It's like, I realize that's not healthy for me. I realize that's not good for me. So I'm taking my attention right now off of people that aren't in my life anymore, because the more that I keep my attention on them, the more I'm not feeling positive either way. You see what I'm saying? I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with, you're dealing with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse right now is also a really great thing to see for you, Pisces, because you're just genuinely not interested. You're not interested in checking up on somebody that you don't have a connection to anymore. You're not interested in seeing how somebody else is doing that's not involved in your life. You're saying to yourself, the more I kind of look at this individual from my past, the worst I tend to feel, and that's not something I want to do anymore. So taking a look at the outcome that's present, Ten of Pentacles reversed, you're recognizing it's time here to let this connection go. Ten of Pentacles upright would represent stability, but Ten of Pentacles in reverse represents non-stability, right? So this is talking about how you were once close to somebody, but you're not close to them anymore, and it feels to me like you've kept tabs on them, you've kept your eye on them for quite some time, Pisces, but you don't want to do that anymore. The more that you kind of keep your eye on somebody who's not involved in your life, the worse you tended to feel. And you're in a place right now where you're not even interested in doing that anymore anyways, Pisces. You're like, yeah, I'm kind of over this person. I don't need to check in on them anymore. I'm fine without them. Now, do keep in mind, it could resonate vice versa. So it could mean that somebody has been keeping an eye on you, Pisces. Somebody's been keeping tabs on you, wondering how you've been doing. And then chances are they're finally deciding to move on. So it could be either way around. Now, if it's not your message, it's not your message at all. Because I know that there might be one Pisces out there that's like, Aunt, I'm not keeping my eye on anybody. I'm in my own lane. I'm doing me. If that's you, Pisces, that's cool. Like, if that's the Pisces you are, that's dope. But if you're the Pisces that resonates with this reading, because I'm guilty of doing this too, it could be a water sign thing, but I think it's an everybody thing. Sometimes when people aren't in our lives anymore, we can get very curious as to what's going on with them, as to what it is they're doing, how they're living without us. We can tend to feel really upset that they may look like they're living better without us, or that they're happier without us. And the more we kind of invest in that energy from people that are not in our lives anymore, the more and more we disappoint and upset ourselves, which is something that's not good for us to do, right? It only continues to make you feel more shitty. And that's the last thing you want to feel, is more shitty. So guys, I think you came to the conclusion of like, I'm done checking in with my past and this person. I feel good. I can let go. And I'm not even interested in checking in anymore anyways. So guys, it's a pretty good moment of release here for you. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And by the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you for the $1.99 donation. Thank you, Aunt. As always, sending you good vibes. Thank you, my love. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Pisces Love, for all that you do. And by the way, I don't believe I've missed any donations in the chat today. I think Pisces Love was the first one, but if I did happen to miss anybody's donations, if any moderator can let me know so I could say a proper thank you, I would greatly appreciate that. But as far as what I know, we got all the water signs done here so far. So going on here to the air sign, let's have a look at Gemini, baby. What do we got? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, we're going to grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Knight of Pentacles. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the outcome for Gemini is going to be Seven of Cups in the reverse. So Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Queen of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles upright. You're not really feeling something, so you're kind of, I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is saying to me, like, you're separating yourself from something slowly but surely. It's not happening overnight, but it is happening though. You're in the process here of kind of like moving away from something because it just isn't really fulfilling anymore. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse is disinterest. So Geminis, coming into your next 24 hours, you're realizing you're slowly but surely becoming more and more disinterested in something that's in your life. Whether that be a relationship, a job, a friendship, or a personal goal or hobby, there is something there that just doesn't sit right with you anymore. It is something that's becoming more disinteresting to you. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Seven of Cups. It's like I could be having all these options, Seven of Cups upright, to do what I want and to explore the world and to explore other interests, but I'm focused on something that I don't even want to be focused on in the first place because it's not really what grabs my attention anymore, what grabs my passion anymore. So Gemini, I do feel here slowly but surely you're starting to fade out with something in your life. Maybe it's a relationship you're getting disinterested in, a friendship you're disinterested in, a job or hobby. It's just something here, man, is just not what you resonate with anymore, and it's starting to become more and more apparent to you. So with all that being said, slowly but surely you're getting ready here to make the Seven of Cups reversed become the Seven of Cups upright, where you open yourself up to new opportunities instead of staying focused on an opportunity that currently is not fulfilling you. So I think you're getting ready here to kind of walk away from something that just does not fulfill you anymore. All right? And that's okay, guys. I urge people to do that all the time. When there's something in your life that is no longer fulfilling you, that is no longer driving happiness or bringing in a place of contentment for you, it's okay to walk away from it no matter what it is. If it's a relationship, it's okay to walk away from a relationship for your happiness' sake. If it is a friendship, it's okay to walk away from a friendship for your own happiness. If it's a job, it's okay to leave that career behind and go towards the career you want, because your happiness has the fucking priority in this world. You know, your priority is to make yourself a happy person and to be living a fulfilling life for you. So don't feel afraid to walk away from anything in this time period that you feel just no longer sits with you. All right? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the water signs are done. All the air signs are done. Going on to the fire. What do we got coming in here for the Leo gang? What do we got, baby? Message is for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Wands. You could be connecting potentially with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Looking at your current energy, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Queen of Cups. And then looking at the outcome, Leo, is the Fool in reverse. So I actually feel like this is a pretty positive reading for you. I mean, with the 10 of Wands here to the Wheel of Fortune, this is about letting go here of some burden. Okay. It could be one burden or a multitude of burdens, but there are nothing here that you're holding on to anymore. There is nothing here that you're holding on to anymore that you would deem as a burden to your life. I just feel like you're letting it all go. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Queen of Cups. You're putting your emotional health first. As a Leo, Leos are very caring, almost similarly to how Cancerians are incredibly caring, because I know a lot of Leos in my life, and I've definitely seen them take on the burdens of other people and bear it so they don't have to. I've seen Leos in my life put other people in front of them before they even put themselves, you know, to the top of the priority chain, right? So I've seen Leos prioritize other things and other people over themselves. And I think you got to the point where you recognize the more that I've been doing this, the more and more burdens have been piling up and accumulating in my life, and the more and more I've been placed on the back burner. And it's not fair for me to be on the back burner when I do so much for those that I love because I have such a big heart. So Leo's coming into the next 24 hours. This isn't going to continue for you. Looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Fool in reverse. You're not choosing to go forward with this type of energy. You're choosing to pull back. I don't want to keep bearing burdens so other people don't have to. I want other people to take care of what it is that's bothering them and to get through what they need to get through, but I also have to consider myself, and I also have to put my mental health, my emotional health at the top of the priority list. So this is about putting yourself back at the priority, right? Putting yourself back on the top of the priority list and making sure that you're getting taken care of here as well. It's very difficult to fill your cup if you're always filling the cup of others. So make sure you fill your cup first and then use that excess water or whatever is in your cup to trickle down and fill the cups of other people, right? You got to fill your cup first, baby. All right, Leo? So take care of you right now first. Make sure that that's what you're doing here, because I think you've recognized I've kind of neglected certain things about myself that really need to be paid attention to for a while because I was busy with putting other people in front of me, and now it's time for me to not have that neglect, It's time for me here to put myself first, all right? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, all right? Remember, putting yourself first is very different than being a selfish person, okay? All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the water, all the air, all the fire. Last but not least, for today's daily reading, let's see what we got coming in here for the Capricorn gang. What do we got, baby? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the 6 of Wands. I like that for you. You could be connecting with a fire sign here. Taking a look at your current energy, we got the 7 of Swords in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the 3 of Wands. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Capricorn, is going to be the 10 of Swords. So Capricorn, 6 of Wands here to the 7 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. You're not going to feel guilty for being in a good place of success. You're not going to feel bad for doing good in life. You're not going to feel bad in general for the position your life is currently in. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the 3 of Wands. I feel like there's somebody, Capricorn, in your life who's almost like waiting for you to share the wealth or to share, you know, like let's pretend we're playing Monopoly. Like somebody here wants to share the wealth card. I feel like somebody here is waiting for you to have all the success you have and then to like just simply hand it to them. And I think that that's not going to fly here with you, Capricorn. You're not going to feel guilty or be guilt tripped to strip yourself from everything you worked hard to achieve to just simply hand it off to somebody else. I'm not sure why that energy is coming through here. There could be a potential, now this is like probably going to resonate to one Capricorn, there could be a potential situation where you did not have a prenup involved in a marriage, and there could be a divorce currently going on where somebody is trying to take everything you worked very hard for, and considering there was no prenup, you're currently trying to battle that out in court. If that is the case, I do see things getting moved along very, very shortly, Capricorn, and I do feel like they will go in your favor. So if there's a Capricorn that never had a prenup, that's going through a divorce, I do believe your partner here will not be getting your assets. There might be some stuff your partner's getting, but not all the assets, not the important ones that you want to cover and protect. Now, moving along to like the general statement of this read, I just feel here, Cappy, that you've worked very hard for the life that you're living, and there's somebody here who definitely wants that same kind of lifestyle, but you're not handing it out to somebody for free. You've worked incredibly hard for the life that you're living right now, and if somebody here is just going to try to take that away from you, that's not going to fly with you. So maybe some of you Capricorns are dealing with a partner who's trying to, you know, take what it is that you have. Maybe they're asking for money constantly. Maybe you have a child potentially that you feel is always constantly asking for money, and you're trying to teach them, if you want these types of things, you got to work hard for them in your life. You know, you could be trying to teach a child right now, you know, not to be spoiled and to work for the things that they need and work for the things that they desire. But Capricorn, this is a pretty odd reading. It's not something I ever usually get here on the channel. So as far as what I could say, coming into the next 24 hours for you, someone here is trying to make you feel guilty for all the success that you have, or all the happiness, or all the good things you have going right in your life right now. Somebody wants you to feel guilty because you are currently focused on you. Someone's trying to call you selfish. They're trying to tell you that it's not fair, that you have the stuff you have, but it's like you've worked hard for it. Don't let anybody else make you feel guilty for the life that you're living, especially if you've worked hard to get that life for yourself. Don't ever let anybody make you feel that type of way. You know, there is a very bitter energy here kind of clouding you, and I see you shutting that shit down quickly, okay? Looking at the outcome that's present, Ten of Swords, you're shutting this individual down. You're not letting them bother you or get to you, which I'm happy to see here, Capricorn. So guys, never let somebody make you feel guilty for working on you. Don't let somebody here try to call you selfish for working on you. Remember, it's interesting when it comes towards people calling you selfish, right? Because people will call you selfish if you choose to do something for yourself. But isn't it selfish of them wanting you to do something for them? So at the end of the day, it's a little weird. Selfish can have a double standard to it, right? So I think it's always important to take care of yourself. And if you've done the work for you and you've gotten to where you need it to go, don't ever feel guilty for all the hard work you've done, because guess what? It surely pays off, Capricorn. All right, guys, I'm not sure who that'll resonate to, so I am sorry if that was not accurate or if that was way off to what it is you're dealing with. But of course, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward, man. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. Happy Tuesday today, guys. Happy Taco Tuesday. Get yourself some Chipotle, make some homemade tacos, do something fun, man. It's a Tuesday. Get some good food in your belly. Nonetheless, I want to thank you guys for being here. It's always appreciated. In reference to today's daily reading, I was a little bit drained throughout this reading today, guys, so I do apologize if my energy wasn't really on point. I know some of these readings were a little weird today, so if they don't apply to you, my apologies, right? But I can only forever read what it is I see. So I was a little drained here today, so just want to throw that out there, guys. If it feels a little off, that might be why. Also, today I did upload the air signs Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for April 2022. So if you're a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, check out your April 2022 tarot reading. It's currently available on the channel. Earth signs will be coming out throughout this week, so you are the last group to be uploaded for April. You will be uploaded this week, so stay tuned. They will be coming to you shortly, okay? If you're new here and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, baby, definitely consider subscribing. That would be greatly appreciated. But guys, thank you for being here. For everybody, by the way, who sent in donations, thank you so much for those donations. I really appreciate it. It helps a lot more than all of you know, okay? All right, guys, I love you. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a fun daily reading time, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Later, guys. Much love, man.
Been fighting ways to get away. To see you again. See you again.